Daniel, how do you reflect on your growth from defeat to Usyk until now? I mean, selling out Wembley Stadium. I mean, how do you reflect on your journey from that defeat to Usyk until this moment now?
Yeah, 4 fights. It was just a growing process for me, a growing journey. To me, tonight didn't even. It felt almost like a dream tonight in the ring, and I just had to seize the moment. So, you know, I thank my dad, I thank my, God and my whole family for being around me and just keeping me grounded and, giving me this opportunity. And I took it with both hands tonight.
You definitely.
Daniel, just talk this through.
Eddie, another positive 96,000 at Wembley Stadium. Sorry, Eddie. One positive from the fight. I mean, 96,000 at Wembley Stadium tonight. A lot of people would argue without Anthony Joshua, considerable amount of stadium fights wouldn't be filled the way they were. I mean, how do you reflect on the massive crowd in there to support Anthony Joshua tonight?
It was incredible, and I think Daniel Dubois deserves a lot of credit as well. I don't think he was disrespected as the champion, but he was the clear B side in the fight, and he come out as a star tonight as well. I think he's a handful. He's a good young man. And he's come back from a lot as well. People have written AJ off before in the past. We all wrote Daniel Dubois off, me included. And actually he showed again tonight. So I took some good shots tonight. And it was only really when the 4th and 5th round come that I was thinking, actually we could start breaking him down here. But by then, like Ben said, because of the start, it's so difficult without a clear head to actually apply the things that he's been working on. And even then, my dad messaged me, he said, wow, he said, made so many basic errors and still could have won the fight. And that's a positive to take out of it. That I said to him, you've got to be proud you even found a way back into the fight. Because after the 2nd round, for me, the fight's done. It's over. And, people always question people's heart. Even the last knockout, he's scrambling to get up. He couldn't have tried another inch. And that's all you can give to people. And I think when you do that, you can look yourself in the mirror and say, I might not have been good enough tonight, but I've tried my nuts off and I gave everything. And I spoke to him last night and he said to me, I'm ready to go to the trenches tomorrow night. He went all the way in the trenches. People try to talk about taking a knee, spitting a gumshoe out. I mean, listen, when Daniel Dubois hit him in the nuts in the 3rd or 4th round, I'm screaming at AJ to take the full 5 minutes. That's actually a little bit of inexperience. At that point when he couldn't stand up, he's been hit full blown in the conkers, right? All he's got to do to the ref is just, that's not him. He just went to the ref, I'm fine, come on, let's go. And I'm like, no, what are you doing? And then it happened again. Because he just came to fight tonight. And, when you talk about entertainment, maybe vulnerability, but also a huge puncher that's prepared to let his hands go. It was a hell of a fight, and like I said, as gutted as we are, Daniel deserves a lot of credit because tonight was his crowning night. Not being elevated to interim champion, tonight was the night that I believe he became a real world champion. And he's got a big future ahead of him as well.
Cheers, Eddie.
Gets dropped. Tries to recover his feet and just goes to war, basically with no legs, and finds a way back into the fight and then walks onto one. So it's heavyweight boxing, and that's the dangers of this fight. We said before, Frank was talking about Hagler Hearns. I mean, it takes a lot of beating that kind of fight, but it was a thriller. And we just felt that maybe the tide was about to change, but you have to give Daniel credit. I'm going to pass the mic to AJ. I've explained you wanted to come and do this. I told you not to, but you always do it. We're not going to take questions, but you wanted to say a few words.
Firstly, always walk with your head high. We took a shot at success and we came short, unfortunately. We rolled the dice now for the 3rd time. There's 30 more title fights. Not everyone's been successful, but everyone's been fun and entertaining. We're trying to create history for British boxing, and I think we're doing that. And also I appreciate all the press, media, the fans out here. I thank them for you guys. I'm sure you guys will let them know we appreciate their support. And probably you're asking, do I still want to continue fighting? Of course I want to continue fighting. Yeah. That's what I said is, we took a shot at success and we came up short. And what does that mean now? We're going to run away. We're going to live to fight another day. And that's what I'm a warrior. And also, before I finish, we have to give credit to our opponents as well, Dan. Even though when I sign up to fight opponents, I don't really like them in my head anymore. But now it's done. I take my hat off to him and say, well done Tim and his team. And also thank you to my team as well for the way they prepared me. There was a few mistakes in there, but that's the name of the game. Fine margins can cost you at the top level. So thank you. All good? Yeah. Thank you guys again. Much appreciated.
I knew you were going to start. Thanks, lady.